Alright, thank you very much for joining me. This is Gulpayne back again. Just a quick video about some games that surprised me. So basically, like, you blind buy a game, or you buy it without doing much research on it. You know, it's not a sequel to a game that you love, or it's a new series, you know, or it's a series that you just haven't got into and you pick it up and play it. And you know, that was really surprising. So I've got a few here, so let's have a quick look. Alright, so first up is, this is one of the first VR games I played, is Star Trek VR. So when I got the VR, I got it as a present for my girlfriend because she's mad into games. So I got her the VR and we played it together. And we didn't have any VR games, which was stupid of me, because I bought the VR and then forgot to buy any games. But the only game we had, or the only thing we had, was the demo. So like the demo disc had like the racing game on it, which just made me sick. And it had the one with the cat and the mouse one, that was really good. And VR Worlds it had as well. So two things on it. But Star Trek VR, I mean, really, really good. You won't get any motion sickness with it, because I got motion sickness when I was playing Skyrim on it, or attempting to play Skyrim on VR. You just sit in the chair and you basically just like, you know, like push some buttons and you have to kind of tell people what to do and stuff. It's excellent. Like, you'd spend hours playing it, just kind of doing the missions and stuff like that. So it's absolutely excellent. I was really surprised how good it was and how intuitive it was, considering you don't move anywhere, you just sit in the chair. And then another one was a PSP game. Now, this game was gotten for me for my birthday or Christmas a couple of years ago. I can't remember when it was, but I played it, and it's Trails in the Sky, Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky. Now, I think I've spoken about this game before, so I won't go on about it, but basically I was really surprised about it, because at the start of it, there's so much conversation. There must be like 10-15 minutes of conversation at the start before you do anything, and then you don't fight or anything for ages. Like, so when I first played it, I actually stopped it and I was like, oh no, you know, there's nothing to do, so and then I picked it up again and I started playing again, and then I love it. Like, it's really, really good. So initially I didn't like it because there was so much text in it, but then I really like it now, and I kind of appreciate the story in it as well. So that's another game that surprised me. Another game that surprised me for the PS2 was Ghost Hunter. So I know kind of Ghost Hunter has had not a bit of a resurgence, but a lot more people know about it now. But at the time I heard nothing about it. I only played Ghost Hunter for the first time about maybe 3 or 4 years ago. For the PS2, and I never heard about it when it came out. I was surprised because I really like those sort of survival horror games, and when I played it then, I was like, this is really, really good. Like, I know the main character is a bit of a douchebag, but you know, what can you do? That's what characters were like back in those days, main characters. Yeah, the gameplay was really good. I mean, I imagine if you were playing Resident Evil or Silent Hill, you know, this wouldn't be very good, because it's kind of like a bit more kind of humorish than those games, because those games are quite serious. Like Resident Evil 4 is quite serious. Well, yeah, it is. And Silent Hill 2 is like super serious, way too serious. But this one is a bit more kind of jokey. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. Very surprised by it, and pleasantly surprised. And then another one is Hunted the Demon's Forge. So this one, I think I spoke about this one as well previously, so I won't hark on about the same game. But this game is a 2-player game. I don't know what this game is like in 1-player, because I've never played it 1-player. But this is when you control a goblin, or not goblin, a barbarian, and the other person controls like an elf archer, and it's really good co-op. And myself and my housemate used to play it at university all the time. We loved it. So like, I just picked it up going, it's a 2-player game. You know, we had just played Gears of War, we had just played Army of 2, we just played Kane Lynch Deadman, so we're looking for more like Xbox 360 2-player games, and Hunted the Demon's Forge was a pleasant surprise. And then another game that I was pleasantly surprised with was ActRaiser. Now I know you're saying, how could I be surprised that ActRaiser is like a classic? But I played it, like, I didn't really know much about it. Like, I didn't hear about a lot of people talk about it. You know, people rave about it now. But I didn't hear a lot of people talk about it before I played it. I got a Super Nintendo emulator on my laptop, and I just like got a load of games to try them. I think I ended up playing it like on an online emulator as well, because you can save your progress on the online emulator. But ActRaiser is fantastic. You go between the platformer stages and the sort of like, you have to help, you're like a god, and you have to help, like, you know, towns and people, and you can build stuff as well, like build farms and stuff and different things. I can't really remember now, but yeah, the music in it is fantastic. So I was really surprised at how involving the game was, considering it's like a same building, same platform kind of action game hybrid. So anyway, really surprised by that, and surprised how good it was. So if you've got any surprising games, I encourage you to leave your games in the comment section below. Alternatively, do a video response yourself, why not? Don't forget to tell me about the video response, or else I won't know about it. So thanks very much for watching. Appreciate you watching to the end, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Adios.